are now Sci-fi Mamacita.
What's up, party people? It's Manic Monday in the Galactic Cafe.
Holly? When is this? Where am I?
It's Monday, and you're in a corridor.
Are you still senile?
I've never been senile.
I've never been senile. And of course, we can't forget our favorite bangles.
Just another manic Monday.
Cool. Cool.
1,000 light years from Earth and you're still awkward in the elevator.
1,000 light years from Earth and you're still awkward in the elevator. Hell yeah, we are, because it's an elevator. Hi. How's everybody doing today? If you don't know who I am, hi, I'm April, the Sci-Fi Mombie. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We do this Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. I hope you all have had a wonderful Monday wherever you are across the globe. So go through the chat, say hello to everybody. Hello, Snortopoopas Cuber, my favorite polar bear. Hope you're doing great today. Hello, humans and Adaquitas, of course. Hello, Leela over on TikTok and Atlas A. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you guys are doing great today. Don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you, because we're going to be here for a couple hours, maybe more, maybe. I don't know. I do have Tunageddon tonight beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, so I have to stop by then, right? So we can watch Darkwing Duck. You guys heard the news on that one, right? Seth Rogen is reboot. It's that word. Where's Connie Cleary? It's that damn word. Reboot. I hate that word. Continuation. Okay, so anyways. Yeah, unfortunately, we're getting a reboot of Darkwing Duck, but at least Jim Cummings has signed on to return as Darkwing. So, hey, win-win somehow, right? Right. So, but anyways, hope everybody's doing okay. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping, shall we, before we jump into pop culture news of the day. Here at Sci-Fi Mombie, at Sci-Fi Mombie Studios, we will never, ever reach out to you for private donations. Nope, it doesn't work that way. I refuse. Absolutely refuse. I'd rather be grassroots, where I want you to decide what you give. So, hello, Rockabilly122. Welcome. So, there are 5 legitimate ways, if you choose to donate to Sci-Fi Mombie. Buy us a cup of coffee at ko-fi.com/sci-fi mombie. Also, if you are on the other platforms besides TikTok, sorry, TikTok, I just don't have it up and running. Hello, April doing plant things. Welcome. And Jeff Stewart, welcome to the Galactic Cafe. You guys are doing great today. We also have a Throne account, throne.com/sci-fi mombie. We got some tech gadgets out there that we're in dire need of. We've got some giveaway stuff because hello, Squirrel Nation G7. Welcome. That we are going to start doing like a trivia night. So just go out to throne.com/sci-fi mombie. We also have Patreon memberships. They're $3 a month. Go to patreon.com/user?mark_KCU =849723353. We have TikTok memberships of the fan club. Hello, Skate. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. If you go while you're watching the show, you go up here to the little heart, press that heart. You can join if you're over here, press the little heart. You can sign up for the fan club. Unfortunately, I don't have any control over what they charge. It's $10 a month for everybody. So I'm sorry. But, you can give me 20 your awesomes if you choose, or 1 or 2, or 1 or none. Just smash those hearts. That'd be great. We also have a Venmo account. Search us out at @SCIFIMOMBIE, or if you're on the other platforms, scan that QR code right there in Venmo. So, oh boy, what a day. I've been up. I didn't sleep very good last night. I mean, I was waiting up for a teenager. Hello, Hones Honest V. I hope I said that right. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. I hope you're doing great today. And just tired, I didn't want to come back to work. So hello. I hope you're doing great today. Did I say your screen name right? I hope so. I feel really bad when I botch everybody's screen names. Hello, VT Dragonfly. Welcome. Is that Vermont Dragonfly? I have a friend that lives in Vermont. Oh, goody. Yay. Got it right. Okay. So, how's everybody doing? Everybody survived the weekend? Everybody ready for the heat dome? Look, here's the weird thing about this, okay? So, I've been kind of watching through some some YouTube stuff. Like PBS has a lot of their great programming out there. And there's a show called Weathered. And this girl, well, she's probably my kid's age, but anyways, she started out in broadcast meteorology and she moved to this show on PBS. And some of the stuff she talks about is fantastic because I'm a weather nerd. You know, I find this stuff fascinating, like the AMOC. Do you know what the AMOC is? Bueller? Anyone? What's the AMOC? Hello, Enlightened Mahogany. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. The AMOC is the stream of warm water that circulates the Atlantic and goes right down to the Antarctic, picks up that colder water and brings it back up into the upper Atlantic. Well, the AMOC's got some issues going on. And one of the issues, which is befuddled scientists, is there's a cold pool of water sitting to the left of Great Britain, the UK. You want to know what it is? Greenland is melting faster than they ever thought it would. And the AMOC is not picking up the cold water well enough, which is what they called in the day after tomorrow, the North Atlantic Current. It's called the AMOC, really. But it's not picking up that pool of water, so it's sitting there. And that's the only thing that is keeping Great Britain from icing over. So very fascinating stuff. But, you know, anybody who says climate change isn't real, go watch this stuff. Hello, Sugar Bunny. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Go watch this stuff. Hello, user 817. Welcome. I'm just saying, there's a lot of great evidence. They bring a lot of great people to talk about it. So go watch that. It's well worth your time. Well worth your time. Scott MacFarlane has left CBS News for, wait for it, Midas Touch. Not only is he starting his own channel, but Midas Touch is going to help kick him out. Fascinating. So that's going to be good. Hello, Jonathan. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. So, interesting stuff coming down the pike everywhere. I don't even want to talk about Sweet Potato Schmittler today. I'm just fed up with him. Anyways, we lost a beautiful legend over the weekend. Valerie Perrin. She was Miss Tessmacher on Superman. She was 82. So rest in peace, Miss Perrin. Now here's a weird one. The owner and creator of OnlyFans died. I go yawning again. He was 43. But they're not disclosing what happened yet. So we'll see. I mean, I have my opinions about OnlyFans, but that doesn't mean that you die. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird science. So I just feel sad for his family. Starfleet Academy will be ending after season 2, according to Variety Magazine and Alex Kurtzman. How about you end Kurtzman's contract, but keep Starfleet Academy? Rod Roddenberry, are you listening? Anyways, I like Starfleet Academy. I think it can be built upon. I think you could even show it in every phase of Star Trek. Right? Like they did in the movies where Kirk went, like the reboot movies. Oh, reboots. Okay. You know, Kirk and Uhura, they were in Starfleet Academy where Spock was teaching them, right? Why can't we just do that for this show, but show the different time periods. It's because I don't work for them. That's why. I'm trying to save Star Trek. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Project Hail Mary debuted with $180.5 million domestically. Hello, Smile Big 2630. Welcome. And $140.9 million globally. That's a pretty good opening, I say. Dutton Ranch has received a release date for Paramount Plus. That is the newest spinoff. That is coming May 15th. It's Beth and her hubby. Oh my God. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to quit. I'm just going to keep going. There we go. My stupid yawning. What's up, John the Beagle Dad? How are you today? Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Hold on just a minute. Oh my God, Vicky. Circus, Afro. Hello, Jeffrey Honor. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today on this Manic Monday. So what are you up to, John? You still working? No? Why am I early? Why do you say that? I'm always on time. You're late. Just saying. So, yep, I'm always on time. Most of the time. Hello, Blackwell's Glass. Catherine, welcome to the Galactic Cafe. So, do you own like a glass company? Blackwell's Glass? Oh, they left. Aw. I'm going to ask them questions. Get back here. I'll be next. I'm always looking for, like, the closest glass shop I can think of is down at Silver Dollar City. I love to watch them create the different glass sculptures and stuff. And I'm always looking for somewhere that sells like some stained glass. I don't know, they'd be cool. I always used to like the small squares, but I had a friend that had his own glass business. I don't know where he went. But I always wanted to go back to his shop and buy several of his art. I like art. I think it's beautiful. I think it's worth it, you know? All right. Well, that's all the pop culture news I have for the day. I do have some new shorts out there. They are TED related, which I fought Universal over. Okay. Think I figured out a way to get it done. So go out to YouTube, go out to any of the platforms and look at those. Tell me what you think. I'm sorry, that raunchy little teddy bear is too much fun. Okay, what's going on here? Did I already go through these? Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. Ugh. Yep, already went through those. Okay. Guess I didn't do my homework over the weekend. Oopsie daisy. Ah, here they are. Okay. So, I didn't get a chance to ask Autumn, the producer, but she and Blackberry went and saw Project Hail Mary last night. So I wanted to hear her review, but her jaw is bothering her today, so I won't bother her. But the joys of having your wisdom teeth cut out. So, hello, Hiker New Hampshire 603, retired turtle. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. I hope you guys are doing great today. So, all right. Well, because I love it so much, I brought it back. How about some dumb laws of the day? Let me find my crap. Figures.
Noise.
Make some noise. God, I love the Beastie Boys.
That's a good choice.
Oh, hell yeah, it is. Hey, Isaiah, how are you? Hope you're doing great today. Happy Monday. So don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please. And thank you. Appreciate it greatly. An Ohio woman tried to pass a school bus. This is under dumb traffic infractions, just dumb things people do. So that's why it's dumb laws. Okay. So in the state of Missouri, hi, you're fine. I was just watching YouTube and I just sent you my live. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you. Glad you're doing good. So in Ohio, here in Missouri, if you try to pass a school bus, you can have your license removed. Okay. So an Ohio woman tried to pass a school bus on the left-hand side, which was on a two-way highway, which she drove in the grass. So a judge didn't like that. So he made her dress up like a traffic cone with a sign of shame and made her wear it for over 24 hours. And she had to sit out on the street. Hello, Great Babe. I love your name. That's like been my nickname for my mom for years. Great Babe. We loved watching that. Can you imagine you do this stupid shit and the judge makes you dress up like a traffic cone and you have to stand out there with a sign saying, I'm the dumbass who passed a school bus. I'm the dumbass. Yeah. Think, people, think. Your sister, think of it this way. Your kid, your niece, your nephew, your sister, your aunt, your mother, your dad, whoever could be on that bus, getting off, walking across the street, and you barge right through. You could hurt them. Would you please remember that when you're barreling through, when they say stop for our kids' sake? I cannot read my own writing. A woman abandoned her dog in a filthy home because she was a hoarder. And so the judge did not go lenient on her. Do you want to know what he did? He forced her to live one day in the city trash dump. Yeah, you heard me. He sentenced her to one full day living in the city trash dump. But after she's lived in a hoarding house, you think that's going to change her at all? I don't think it will. And they took away the dog and gave the dog to a better family. Forever home. But she was going to abandon the dog anyways. Some people, I swear to God. I think more people who abandon animals need more of this, quite honestly. That's rude. Hello, Smiler 3465. Welcome. It's just sad. It's just sad. Don't treat animals like that. It's wrong. So there was a slumlord in, was it New York or was it Kentucky? I didn't write that part down. But anyways, there's a slumlord. And while he was living it up in his lavish penthouse, his tenants were freezing to death in their apartment building. So the judge decided, hey, if you're going to do this to your tenants, you're going to live in your own slummy apartment building until I tell you otherwise. And the tenants got to live in his lavish apartment. Hello, Kirkpaw49. Welcome. Hey, Power Ranger Donnie. How are you? I keep wanting to call you Sentai Ranger Donnie. Hope everyone's first weekend of spring. I know. I just saw the Variety article. I'm waiting for Hollywood Reporter and Deadline to come out. My petition for the franchise to be placed under. I agree, man. Oh my God, I agree. I think instead of getting rid of Starfleet Academy, get rid of Kurtzman. Get rid of Secret Hideout. That's what I think. Take Starfleet Academy in a different way. Oh, you found it on Deadline? Yeah, I got the Variety article came up for me. No, I'm serious. Instead of just leaving Starfleet Academy 900 years in the future, show every time frame of how they taught at Starfleet Academy. Right? Like when it was formed. Nobody knows that stuff. Nobody remembers that. So show it. Show Captain Archer coming in, teaching a couple classes. I'm sure, Scott Bakula would love to do that. Show it, training. Hello, Sarah. Welcome. Show Kirk and everybody like it did in the movies going through Starfleet Academy. Show Picard. Show blah, blah, blah. Hello, Canadian Wom. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. You know what I mean? Just don't leave it 900 years in the future. Hit on every time period. Show Starfleet Academy in the mirror universe. That would be interesting. So a woman in Ohio abandoned 35 kittens because she refused to get her animals fixed. So a judge sentenced her to live in the woods for 2 days without any food, water, and he forced her to take out a newspaper ad saying what a terrible person she was for abandoning kittens. Hey, the shoe fits, right? These are really extreme sentences off of real laws. So just fascinating. What's up, Fred? Fred hates Mondays, but he loves lasagna. Me too. I think I'm going to have lasagna for dinner. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. So, do you know there's a real anti-Bieber law in California? Yes, it's true. Girl, you know it's true. Oh. So Justin Bieber was being chased by the paparazzi so bad to the levels of Princess Diana that Hollywood and the legislature came together with him to form the anti-Bieber paparazzi law. And I don't know if you haven't noticed, but they are not chasing after people anymore. It was so bad that Bieber almost got in a car accident with his sports car because he was being chased. So Fred says, I don't know. Is there a law on the first place concerning abandoning kittens? It's not bogus news. It's real. It's in Ohio. They have a law against abandoning animals altogether. And I guess the judges have discretion how they want to punish people. So I know here in Missouri, we have a law. Now, they don't go that extreme, but, and so speaking of Justin Bieber, there's hello, NYC driver, welcome. There's an extra law that Miss Connie and I were talking about last night in California that protects, hello, John Cannon, 6827, children in Hollywood. And it's called Coogan's Law. Parents cannot spend half of the money. Half of it goes in a trust. The other half, the parents can, whatever. So that kid Coogan was a huge star with Charlie Chaplin. And his parents totally abused him by stealing all of his money and forcing him to work. And a judge said, no, not anymore. And they came up with that law. All right. Do you know that most studios abide by the morality law clause? It's a real thing. So, if any actor's personal life overshadows the work they're doing in Hollywood, the studios have the discretion to axe them from anything. The reason why this came about was in 1921, Fatty Arbuckle's life was more interesting than the projects he was working on. So the studios were losing money on Fatty Arbuckle. Therefore, the morality clause came into being. So there is, yes, there is, still in effect today. Oh, come on, Fred. You're grumpy today, man. Yeah, I know. Have you heard about the other law that Ohio is trying to pass where you have to register the minute they figure out you're pregnant? No, you don't need to know that. That's my body, my choice. Ha. So I can't have kids anymore, so it doesn't matter, but you know. So, do you know there's a revenge porn law that was passed in 2014? And it goes back to the Kardashians. Got this law passed after revenge porn was released on them. So now it's a protection, at least in California. No other state has adopted it yet. So Robin Williams got an interesting law passed for himself. So it's called the Robin Williams Law. And any celebrity can do this for 25 years after their death. They cannot use their image. They cannot use it for AI. They cannot approach the family to use the image. So Robin Williams locked up his image for 25 years after his death so that nobody would use it. Very cool. And last but certainly not least, there is a public scrutiny law for celebrities thanks to Frank Sinatra. So what it is that if celebrities are trying to disappear because they don't want to be in celebrity life anymore, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way because you've put yourself out there. Hello, DMP. And what? Really? You don't know who Robin Williams is? Okay, he's trolling me. If you want to disappear, too bad. Frank Sinatra there for a while was so tired of Hollywood, was so tired of the stress and all that stuff. He tried to uncelebrity himself. And the court said, no, you deliberately put yourself out there. You have to deal with the repercussions. So you might want to rethink about becoming famous, honestly, because the minute you put yourself out there. So is he the one singing about his monkey? I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Fred, you're weird, man. Fred's weird. Okay. I mean, some of these laws are fantastic. So I will have more for you guys tomorrow because I did not do any more research on it. Anywho, before we go into good news of the day. Oh yeah, I need to keep that. Trying to figure out things first. All right. What did everybody do this weekend? I laid around the house and did absolutely nothing. Well, I did some laundry. And a couple loads of dishes. I hate housework altogether. I don't think it's fair. But anyways, what do I know? So what do you all do? Hello, Cam. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Anything fun? Anything cool? Anybody see a concert? Watch a movie? Oh, I did watch Wicked for Good. It's okay. Yeah. It's not as good as Wicked. So, no, not Robbie Williams, the singer. Robin Williams. I know I said Robin. I don't like Robbie Williams. Robin Williams. Dude, if you don't know who Robin Williams is, I don't know what to tell you. He's like very famous here in the United States. Hold on. Okay. I think I've got that taken care of. Okay. Well, if you give me back my credit card, I won't overlook it. So, anywho, moving on. Fred, what's going on with you, man? You seem grumpy today. I mean, I know it's like really late for you over there, but anyways. Hello, Kelly McDowell Ward. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. So, man, is it going to be like this again? All right, let's see if that makes a difference. So, yeah, I mean, it was really interesting. It just seemed like Elphaba has and Elphaba figured out, well, the wizard figured out who Elphaba's dad is. But Elphaba doesn't know. So, or maybe she does know. I'm always crummy and miserable on Mondays. Oh, I'm sorry. But, the first 5 days of the week are always the hardest. Why is it just Monday? Anyways, so. I know. It gets up there, right? But, I mean, hello, IHOP. Welcome. Hope you're doing great today. Got to look for the positive, man. I know, you're crumbly every day. Crumbly, huh? I mean, crummy or crumbly? I worry about the second one. Hello, Oscar Sisk 438. Welcome. So. Before we go into good news of the day, what else are we talking about? Well, I think they did decide on Star Trek Year One. I think it's total bogus, honestly. Why do we have to relive the Kirk years? Why? Really? Kids. I just think it's garbage, but that's just. Oh, okay. Mork from Ork. Hook. Mrs. Doubtfire. That Robin Williams. Yeah. So, anyways, it's too quiet. I'm going to have to reset already. Damn. So, or I'm being shadow banned again. They know I go live every day. I don't know what their deal is. Guess I'm getting close to a goal they don't want me to have. Anyways. Yeah, I was fighting, John, I was fighting NBC Universal today. I think I've cracked the code. It has to be 20 seconds or less, or maybe 30 seconds or less. I need to put some posters. I know. I'm working on it. Yeah, I found a really cool poster place. I'm probably going to put comedy posters there or Star Wars. I don't know. I got all these walls to fill. So, we'll see. I want all of them signed too. That would be cool. God save us all. All right. Who just popped in? Hey, JB Cool. How are you? It's good to see you, my friend. So, what do y'all think about? Yeah, I know. I need to fill it. I might just put, I'm thinking about for conventions and stuff when I do table, I'm thinking about getting a really nice vinyl printed sign of the logo. So maybe I'll hang it on the door. Who knows? All I know is I want more Orville. He knows we do. My what? What hair bands? Okay, you need some rest, my friend. I don't know what you're coming up with. Crazy. Hair bands? No. My hair is up today. Hello, Mocha Bune. Is that how you say it? And they left before I could ever talk to them.
Hey, Mommy, you said you had Q-tips, right?
Yeah.
Can I have some?
No.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love giving my kid hell. Oh boy. So, what are we talking about today? There was, oh yeah. I know what I wanted to look at. Hold on. Let me go see if I can find it. Ah, we do have an official trailer. I'll be damn. Okay, hold on, guys. Let's watch Dutton Ranch trailer. I remember the good old times when she gave us the video. You want her to flip you the bird? Because you know the bird is the word with her. Oh, she heard me. Hey, they want to flip off. She said, no. No. Fred, she told you to F off. That's the spirit. That's my kid. Okay. I do have it open, you stupid piece of... There it is. Okay, ready? Let's watch this trailer. Whoa. Uh-oh. Here comes Beth. Here comes the tornado. Oh, Annette Bening, nice. Do you guys know who Ed Harris is married to? She just won an Oscar. Oh, damn, that looks good. I'm really liking Marshall's. Marshall's is pretty damn good. So I like everything from Taylor Sheridan. He has got great stuff. Great stuff. Who is going to actually Autumn the producer just did. She just saw Hail Mary. You want to tell him how Hail Mary was? No. I need to go see it myself. So I plan on it. I want to read the book first. I don't think he's going to put up with the Ellisons. He might be jumping ship to Universal. Ed Harris is married to an Oscar winner. Yes. Amy Madsen. She won for Weapons. They've been married for a very long time. I didn't even know it till the other day. I was like, what? So, yeah. Hey, Jamie Lynn, where have you been? Hello, hello. Like the final season of Mayor of Kingstown is in production right now. Damn it. All the good. Hello, Ryan Eck. Welcome. All the good shows. Stop it. Like season 5. Anyways. Hi, Monkey Fart and the Gay Val 2001. Welcome. Hope you guys are doing great today. Monkey Fart. Slow 26 calls. Yeah. I finished a project today and I need to work on some other things. When I go back in tomorrow, I may wait on, I got another project assigned to me, but I've got flagging I got to get done. Ugh, flagging. I mean, it's okay. It's like one of those chores that you have to do that you just kind of like get to escape out of your brain for a little bit while you work on it. Of course, everything's done in Excel, so Excel pretty much does it all for you anyway, so not bad. But anywho, I like my job. I wonder what it used to be like being an analyst without all the computer stuff. I wonder that all the time. The paper and pencil, that would suck. So, and calculator. Anywho. So that looked pretty good. I'm ready for, I need to watch more. I think I've got an episode of The Marshals I need to watch. Got an episode of Paradise I need to watch. Some more Outlander. This is the last season of Outlander. Now, Outlander Blood on My Blood is the prequel series. It's pretty good. What else is, of course, Ted's out. I'm ready for more Twisted Metal. I heard that Saturday Night Live UK premiered. Hi, Tori. Welcome. Premiered High last night with Tina Fey. Hello, JB Cool, out of the first host. So I'm looking forward to watching that on the replay on Peacock. I'm taking it. Universal has a stake in Sky News, in Sky Television Network over in the UK. Because it just seems like there's a joint venture going on there. Maybe Doctor Who needs to come over to Universal. Maybe. We'll see. I know Disney did jack shit with it. Ugh. Why don't you just run them? Isn't it like Disney to get a franchise and then run it into the ground? Anyways. I've been looking at some of the pictures today for the live action Moana. Okay, so here's my thing. The Rock is already muscular, right? Why the hell did they have to put him in some kind of fat suit thing? I don't get it. I guess he didn't look the part of the god they wanted him to portray. So I don't know. I'm just tired of live action movies from Disney, of the classics. I hate having more than one subscription service. I get it. Yeah, I know. Wouldn't that be nice to have what Europe has? You buy into one thing and you get everything that you want. You get to pick and choose and it all comes on one platform. But for Yellowstone stuff, I love Yellowstone. I would like to see them do, I was hoping that when they brought back 1923, they would like advance it every year. You know what I'm saying? Make it like 1924, 1925. You know what I'm saying? No, because we pretend. Actually, what did my buddy say they paid for that over there? It seemed pretty reasonable to me. So I like the prequels. I agree with Admiral Teague on that one. They were good. I want to see more from I would like to see more from Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. Well, it's America and capitalism rules the roost. So you know they're going to charge us out the yin yang for anything like that. It's America. America. But anyways, that's okay. I mean, you know, if we were all the same, life would suck. So. Hold on a second. Oh my God, I cannot type today. All right. Now leave me alone. I'm on my show. Okay. Oh, haven't you already watched Happy Days? I got my fill of Happy Days a long time ago. No, you're fine. No, I'm just asking. No, it's not you. It's everybody else on my phone who won't leave me the hell alone. When I was a kid back in the day. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I could get it. You want to watch it for nostalgia reasons. So I know you are. Yeah, Fred was too. Boy, you guys are in a trolly mood today. Go eat some gummy worms. Sheesh. Sour. No, it's Monday. Go figure. But anyways, yeah, I want to see. All right. I'm done with technology. Oh, come on. Hi, I'm fine. Oh, that's Isaiah. Okay. So. Oh, yeah. Fan of the Fonz. Yeah, Henry's doing pretty good. See, he wished Shatner a happy birthday. There's somebody else he wished a happy birthday. Can't remember. But yeah, looks like he's having a good day. Road construction. Jamie's here. Yay. Road construction will make traffic a mess in front of my. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it's that time of the year again. So, yeah. Yeah, they're going to be probably, 3 months. Ew. Dang. Too bad they couldn't do it at like night. So then nobody has to be inconvenienced during the day. That's what they do in St. Louis and Kansas City. So, yeah, spring break's gone for us. Well, we have a church that causes traffic. Yeah. Maybe that's why they're doing the road construction, is to help the congestion with the church. Is it like a mega church? Wow, that's a issue. So, oh, crikey. I need to make an appointment with my doc. They're redesigning the whole area. Oh, okay. Sometimes it's needed. They're doing a lot of work down my street too. I hate it. Like you can only go one way down the main street. So yeah, we've got lots of those. Guess what? Guess where they started? Right here in Springfield. Yep. The first one ever built in the United States is at Kansas Expressway and I-44. It sucks. We've outgrown it already, and it's only been there, what, 15 years? I mean, they're taking I-44 6, 7, 8 lanes anyways. So yeah, they're okay. You just gotta get used to it. It really, like, it takes out traffic lights. So like you go on the opposite side of the street so that you could do a quick left turn instead of having to wait on a light and having a yield. And they're not too bad. Not too bad at all. For us, there is one at the Walmart, and then there's one north of it to go to those gas stations. But we don't. Yeah, they do have traffic lights, but it's like it's different. Yeah, they do. They take time to build. Yeah. So, but we have like several now everywhere. So mostly they put them on like the busy interchanges over highways. So because the old cloverleaf designs are just antiquated, they don't work anymore. And we got the idea from Europe anyways, so for the diverging diamonds. Hey, FKHC 2005, a gas station, aka the asshole. You're funny. How's France? France, we come from France. Ask your parental unit. Blood valve chamber. Just kidding. I love the Coneheads. Too bad Dan isn't acting anymore. They could do a continuation. So, oh, wow. Sometimes. No, I thought he lived in Pennsylvania Avenue. Oh, my bad. I love SNL movies, SNL spinoff movies. Love them, love them, love them. Good. Leaving for home tomorrow. Got there last Thursday. Well, I hope. Did you get to go up in the Eiffel Tower? I hope so. I would. If I ever get to Europe. You didn't tell anybody you're an American, right? You're hiding it from everybody. Oh, you went by it? What was it, a drive-by? I know. I get it. Yeah. That would be like the first thing, though, I go do when I got to Paris would be the Eiffel Tower. And then the Cathedral de Notre Dame. Make sure to say bonjour. Yeah. No, just walk along going, oui. I always thought that was funny that when the immigration people showed up at the door for the Coneheads, they deliberately learned French to fool them. It was great. I know a little bit of French, but not much. They can instantly tell that we are Americans. Yeah, I know. We're weirdos like that. I don't know. I've had some people tell me lately they can definitely see the Eastern European in me. So maybe they won't be able to tell. Anyways. I don't care. Just leave me alone. I'll honor your customs if you honor mine. You're a weirdo Italian. You Italians. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I am Scotch, Irish, English, Lithuanian. So there you go. My sister got the red hair. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, German, Bavarian thrown in there too. You ready for the day to end? Yeah. My day's already ended. This was more for my father than anything. Friday was a day trip to Verdun area, which was where my great grandfather was during World War I. Oh, well, no, my sister is, and my dad and my grandmother and grandfather. I unfortunately got, no, I'm kidding. I got my mom's side of the family traits. So now co-host Vic is technically a redhead, but his hair is more like brunette red. So no, like when we dyed my hair blue, was it last year? Year before? My hair turned a very interesting shade of strawberry blonde when we bleached it. So, and you have to be careful because you can, who's in bad health? Oh, your grandfather or your dad? Oh, no, I mean, to correct the blue, I had to dye my hair red for like an hour. That was interesting. I would have kept it that way too. It was like fiery copper, like who am I thinking of in the comic book world? Maybe Poison Ivy, but I'm thinking more fiery copper, you know, like more red than normal. That was the way you counteract blue. So I need to pick like Arctic Fox next time I dye my hair blue. The other side of the family genes I got. Yep. I got mom's side, not dad's side. So what the fuck? What the fuck? No. People crack me. Hey. What now? Oh my God. I cannot type. My hands are like asleep. It sucks. All right. Somebody popped in and out over there on TikTok. But you're having a good time, Tim, right? Let's see. I have to pick up Butch's book of the astronauts that were stranded on the ISS. Oh, he wrote a book? Your parents are about the same age as mine, I bet. My dad turns 70 this year. My mom will be 71. They're a year and 2 weeks apart. So, are your parents about that age? My grandfather, my maternal grandfather. Hey, Connie, there you are. You're in downtown Cleveland. You were in downtown Cleveland? Oh, wow. Well, that's nice when they're in the same building. Yeah. Your parents are older. Yeah. How old are you, Tim? My grandmother, paternal grandmother, would have been 95, and my grandfather would have been 95 this year because they're the same age as Shatner. Oh my gosh, that means my maternal grandfather would be 95 also, but they're all. My maternal grandfather served 2 tours in Korea and Vietnam. So he has impressive medals, guys. My grandfather didn't want his medals. I never heard. I mean, there are a lot of veterans like that, but he actually threw his away. I heard that story and I'm like, what? And my step grandmother wrote the Department of Defense to get. Hey, Daniel, what's up? She wrote the Department of Defense to get new medals made. She told him he should be proud of how he helped. Hey, Fisk, what's up? Welcome. Hope you're doing great today. Well, I'm glad you're here, Connie. So some people just, some veterans are okay with sharing. My grandfather would never share it. Like I had a project I needed to do for my high school history class. He would not tell me anything. You're 44. Okay. Yeah, my parents, my dad was 22 and my mom was 23 when I was born. I'm the oldest. You know, Daniel, I have no idea. Now my paternal grandfather told me because he was a Marine MP, he had to learn karate and jujitsu. That's it. Bone. So, what's up, Fisk? You have a good weekend? Don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. So, I am not speaking French today. Nope, not happening. I'm one of those cocky Americans. So, yeah, my grandfather was a drill sergeant in the Army. So whatever they taught the kids, I don't know, because he would never talk about it. So, hey, Lady Mist, what's up? How are you? So, I know. Well, at least we're going to get season 2 and then it's canceled. So, my father had basic hand-to-hand training when he was in the Air Force. Oh. Yeah. So, whatever they learn in boot camp, I guess. I don't know if it's like you could pick and choose. I doubt it. So, Sorry, I recently learned that I may be going to France this October and I'm trying to use it regularly. Oh, okay, Fisk. That's awesome. Actually, FKHC 2005 is there right now. He's on family vacation. Yeah, now they will green light. Nope. Star Trek Year 1. They're not greenlighting Legacy. They've already rejected every script that's been brought to them. Jerry Ryan's even brought them a script and it ain't happening. I know we want it, but it's not going to happen. I mean, it's going to take all of us fans rising up and bitching relentlessly to get it. By the way, I met a new acquaintance, Space Force girl, and I don't know if it's truly dead. I mean, I think Kurtzman needs to leave. Anyways, moving on. Battlestar Galactica turns 50 in 2 years, and they are doing a campaign to do a 50th anniversary special or some kind of reboot or some kind of continuation. So let's help them out. Battlestar Galactica is fantastic. Let's do it. FKHC says, Tim says, word of advice, don't eat the beef unless you ask for it cooked medium. Oh, do they eat it raw over there? I know they drink their soda hot. Really? Chances? Nope. No, that's written in stone, Daniel. I love Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, I'm glad we chose it. So, no Orville movie. No, I do not want it to go to a movie format. It's already a movie format. If you think about it, we get 10 little movies, right? No, leave it a TV show. Leave it a streaming show. That's great and all, but no. Movies cut off too much. Whereas if you leave it on streaming, you get more of the, Hello, Gary McCord. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. I do like it. Yeah. I wish I'd never missed it. Chances will get better when Star Trek. I know, Daniel. I know. Yeah. I think it's the dumbest idea. I don't know what they're, this is where we need to do the letter writing thing, the social media thing. Fist says, I do still think we'll get some sort of, nope. Seth's not interested in it. He'd rather do a Family Guy movie than do an Orville movie. I don't think it's a dumb idea. I thought Strange New Worlds was a great idea. I think Majel Barrett got screwed. And her character should have been there all along. So that was an ode to Majel, quite honestly. Strange New Worlds. Hello, Mac. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. So I still hope Paramount. I want them to fire Kurtzman. It's time for new leadership in Star Trek. It's time for new leadership. Yepers. Rod says, Eugene Roddenberry says that they're going to take it in a new direction. Okay. Are you going to apply the principles that your dad started out with? Because if you're not, don't do anything at all. Just don't. Yeah, no. Seth's more interested in doing a Family Guy American Dad movie first than doing an Orville movie. Actually, he said the other day that he could do 20 more seasons of Ted if the money was there. Well, I'm sorry, but it's like the #1 streaming show across the planet. So, the interest and money is there. Somebody clear his schedule. That's my new hashtag, clear Seth's schedule. We need Orville. I am scared of that. What if they go in a new direction and they make Star Trek boring again? Hey, TNG is not boring. Watch it. Watch it now. I could do a good job with Star Trek. I would keep the original idea Gene had, but with DS9 stuff, well, a lot of people didn't really care for DS9, believe it or not. A lot of people didn't like Voyager. So they felt that the Berman years were too bullshit. What if you did a Family Guy movie in which Peter... Oh, okay. Didn't Roger already do that? Hello, Nico. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. So I loved Voyager. I like Janeway. Watch it. She's the first female captain. She's awesome. I watched TNG and I Force. I love it. Oh God, I love TNG. I love all of it. Now, are there things I don't like about it? Sure. We're all that way, right? They can't make all of us happy 100% of the time, because if that was happening, I mean, no, we're not talking about that. Not today. So Seth's already got season 4 written out, and that's that. We're just waiting for him to put it into production. I mean, they've already ripped out all the things that were poured into concrete, so they're going to have to figure out something else to do. So I like DS9 way better. Carrot Cisco, let Worf kick ass. Yeah. Well, I mean, Worf kicked ass in the movies. Well, John, it's like I keep saying to you, they've got to find a way to bring in the next generation of watchers. And it's not going to be the way that we walked into it. These kids are totally different. Let me tell you, I have 3 of them. They don't fall for bullshit. They want relatable stuff. And if we're going back to the moon, which we are, that's going to draw the kids' interest, Yeah, he's not in here right now, Jamie. What language? Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. You want me to start using the F-bomb? This is my show. I cuss. Wow. She's asleep somewhere. Yeah, all the kitties are asleep. It's kitty nap time here in the central time zone. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Fisk, I love the Orville. I get it. I know I'm wearing my shirt today. But I mean, he didn't even ask. Oh, well. I try not to do it too much, but there's just sometimes where I just have to cuss. So I'm human. I love TOS, watched it all the time. I love the balance of terror and mirror, mirror. Yes, I wanted more mirror, mirror. Ooh, the triples up. Yeah, we're actually doing tribbles Saturday night. We're doing a triple threat. So we're doing the original Trouble with Tribbles. We're doing more Tribbles, more Trouble, the animated episode. And then we're doing Trials and Tribulations. And John suggested it from DS9. So, yes. You know what? I should pull out that clip from Picard where they genetically engineered the Tribble to have teeth on Daystrom Station. In fact, I recently made one with Yaphet. My TikToks have a lot of cussing. In fact, complain. You have Genesi spelled wrong. Yaphet in the background complaining about the Genesi. Yeah. I never watched the animated. Yeah, I plan on showing by the end of Star Trek on Saturday nights. I plan on showing every episode, every franchise, and even the really shitty reboot movies. So I'm sorry. What were they thinking? Why? Why did they have to do that? So we'll be watching it. All right. Let's go see about some good news of the day. How about it? Even though we're having a great discussion. Hello, Transfer Short Film and KZJ40. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you guys are doing great today over on Instagram. Oh, man. Okay, that's a weird quote of the day. Another message in a bottle. Interesting. Oh, cool. Okay, there's two stories here that I think we should look at today. Okay, look at this quote of the day first. As the twig is bent, the tree inclines. Virgil. Hello, Lily Frost. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. All right, message in a bottle, Tasmania. Message in a bottle discovery on Tasmanian beach leads to 25-year intercontinental friendship. I looked on that YouTube channel you suggested. I only found them making the Orville from Legos. You mean JRC's channel? No, he bought a box set. Hey, Phil. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. So, not exactly news, but a beautiful story comes from the sandy shores of Tasmania, where 25 years ago, the waves brought a lifelong friend to resident Diane Charles. Rising early, she tells ABC News AU, Australia, was her habit back then to enjoy the peace of the sea and salute other early risers. One morning in January, Charles discovered something bobbing up and down in the surf. It was that famous of curiosities, a bottle sealed tightly with a message inside. We're talking 25 years ago. So when Charles opened it up to find a note written in Spanish, she couldn't just type it into Google Translate. And it wasn't as if there were a big migrant community in Tasmania either. That's interesting. It was in Spanish. I'm kind of thinking, see, I've been watching, I'm such a weather nerd. I've been watching Geology Nerd. These really cool TikTok videos off of PBS, and they've been showing the currents around the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic and Indian Ocean. It's been interesting. So I'm kind of thinking about, where did it come from? Anyways, the captivating discovery became all the more captivating because it was a mystery. With the help of her brother, who had a Spanish dictionary, she tried to piece together the gist of the letter by picking out individual words, but it was poetic, and they eventually sought a scholar. Life has taught me all is possible. Receive love and success second to this, was the literal translation. In the top left corner, however, there was something far more interesting, a name and a fax number. In 1997, some years before Charles' fateful discovery on the beach, Erica Boyero from Colombia was bartending aboard a cruise ship sailing around Scandinavia. Oppressed by boredom, she filled several empty alcohol bottles with letters and threw them overboard. Oh my God, you're kidding. Scandinavia? What's my opinion of David Attenborough? What's come out about him? I like Sir David. Is there something I don't know? Fisk? Okay. Yeah, I'm bored. Here, Chuck. 4 years later, one made it to Tasmania, and when Charles sent a letter via fax, Boyero was back home in Colombia. Hey, you received a fax from Australia, her father said. I said, what? I don't know anyone in Australia. Then she remembered the bottles. You don't really think that can happen, she told ABC News Australia. Oh my God, here I go. Oh, pardon me. There are so many millions of people in the world, and when destiny in this way shows a person you have to meet in this life, for this reason, it is beautiful. The fax led to a 25-year friendship, with the women calling and writing each other routinely to catch up and celebrate milestones like the birth of children and moving homes. It ultimately cultivated in a visit for the first time in March, when Boyero was on a trip to Kuala Lumpur, and for the first time in her life, the distance to Tasmania seemed small. Waiting at the airport, Charles felt a bizarre form of anticipation, unlike anything she had experienced. But when Boyero appeared through the exit doors, it was like seeing a long-lost friend. The first item on the itinerary was a walk on the Tatlows Beach, where Charles discovered Boyero's letter, and then a visit to the local Stanley Discovery Museum, where her message had become part of an exhibit. Nice. Okay, so I'm trying to think about this. Where the hell Oh, really? Yeah. I knew he was up there in age. He could be like Mel Brooks and not give up. Mel Brooks is almost 99. Oh, he is. Mel Brooks is almost 100. So, yeah. Wow. Okay, so they made it a part of an exhibit. So I'm trying to think. Okay, so they were on a cruise ship in Scandinavia when she chucked it overboard. Well, Chuck Norris was 86. So I bet I'm starting to wonder if he had like a heart attack or something. Okay. Interesting. But so how the hell did it get to Australia? If they were on a cruise ship in Scandinavia. What the hell? That one's gonna take me a little bit to figure out. Wow. Fascinating. All right. Wagatha Christie, dog, may have resolved Victorian murder digging a poison bottle from 160 years ago. I love the blue cobalt color. Oh my God, that's pretty. Not to be taken. Yeah. A family dog may have solved a notorious 160-year-old murder after he dug up a bottle of poison buried in the garden. The Labrador unearthed a blue vial under his lawn in Devon, England, that his owner, Paul Phillips, thought was a pipe until he saw the words "not to be taken" embossed on the glass. The 49-year-old did some digging and discovered a woman named Mary Ann Ashford had lived 2 doors down and killed her husband, William, in 1865. She put poison in his tea so she could take his money and be with her younger lover. Oh boy. Now in modern day town of Kleist, Honiton, he's pretty sure his dog has uncovered the evidence. My dog Stanley has been digging in the same spot in our garden, Paul told SWNS News Agency. We kept patching it up and even at one point had to put a paving slab over it, but he was insistent there was something there he wanted. It was a bright blue bottle in perfect mint condition and had the words "not to be taken" on the glass. After doing some research, he learned such bottles were used during the mid-19th century for poisons, and then he remembered learning something about a murder and hanging in the village over a century ago. So I went back online and found the old newspaper article about William and Marianne Ashford living in Honiton. She was having an affair with a guy that worked at the local bakery. I think our property used to be a big cider barn. The fact that there was a murder due to poisoning in the next door down from us, you have to put 2 and 2 together. Paul also learned that his bit of local history became part of a national political question about the death penalty. After tests showed that Mary Ashford had traces of arsenic and styrene, on her clothes, the local Victorian killer was sentenced to be executed for the murder by arsenic poisoning of her husband of 20 years. But the hanging almost went wrong. Reportedly, the crowd of 20,000 people watching, it took Mary minutes to die. Oh. Paul said the incident galvanized opinion at the time against public hangings and was key to ending them across the country. That's a beautiful bottle, by the way. Weird that it's for poison, but it's a beautiful bottle. It is fascinating that we have found a bit of history in my garden from a woman that was instrumental in the end of corporal punishment 160 years ago, he beamed. My family and friends are totally engrossed with the story. Since the discovery, Stanley has not been digging in that spot anymore. And Paul hopes a local historian steps up to help the family find more information about the unique story. Fascinating. Good dog. Good boy, Stanley. All right. More good news on this day, March 23rd, 251 years ago today, American founding father Patrick Henry spoke to Virginia legislatures where he famously proposed that their colony should join the revolution against King George in the fight for independence. I know not what course, why am I speaking like that, others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death. 1775. Huh? It's not, it's different. So that was Devon. Didn't say Devon. Oh, anyways. Fisk over here on TikTok. The debate was over whether Virginia should adopt the wording of a petition put forward actually by the planter of a Jamaican colony who argued against imperial overreach, but admitted His Majesty could still veto their colonial legislation. It was on this language that Henry added the more radical idea to raise a militia independent of royal authority in terms that recognized that conflict with Britain was inevitable, which sparked opposition from moderates. As he concluded his dramatic speech, in which he claimed the chains of Virginians were already forged and may be heard clanking in the plains of Boston, Henry plunged an ivory letter opener towards his chest in imitation of the Roman patriot Cato the Younger. Thanks in part to Patrick Henry's persuasion, the resolution passed by a narrow margin with 2 future U.S. presidents voting in the affirmative, Thomas Jefferson and General George Washington. More good news on the state. George Frederick Handel's Messiah premiered in London to great applause, 1743. First recorded use of OK as an abbreviation for all correct. Interesting. But additionally, the phrase is thought to have come from the initials of a Native American chief who was known for keeping his word. That was 1839. The Constitution of the Commonwealth of the Philippines was signed. That was 1935. First peacekeeping troops arrived in Lebanon. Oh my God, they're as old as I am. 1978. Archbishop Oscar Romero of El Salvador made news when he appealed to the nation's armed forces to stop killing Salvadorians. 1980. Taiwan held its first direct election. That was 1996. Titanic won 11 major Academy Awards, tying the record set by Ben-Hur and later Lord of the Rings: Return of the King in 1998. Happy 43rd birthday to Sir Mo Farah, the world's most decorated distance runner in history. He is the most successful British track athlete in modern Olympic Games history, which got him a knighthood by Queen Elizabeth II. The astonishing origins of the mega athlete are that he was born in present-day Somaliland, is that right? As Hussein Kalin, before being trafficked to Djibouti to London under the name of another child, Mohammed Farah. At the age of 9, he was forced into child labor as a domestic servant. Oh my God, that happens in this modern day? Okay. Okay, Fisk. That wasn't the one I was trying to say, but it's okay. No worries. Wow. He was flown from the country by a woman he had never met and made to look after another family's children. He obtained British citizenship in July 2000 under the name Mohammed Farah. He wasn't allowed to go to school, but at 11 or 12, he managed to start taking some classes at Feltham Community College, where he was noticed by the PE teacher there. Farah is the 2012 and 2016 Olympic gold medalist in both the 5,000 meter and 10,000 meter. He is the second athlete after Lasse Viren to win both the 5,000 meter and 10,000 meter titles at successive Olympic Games. He also completed the distance double at the 2013 and the 2015 World Championships in athletics, which he almost turned into triple gold when in 2017 in his home of London, he won gold in the 10,000 meter, but silvered in the 5,000. That was 1983. Wow. Holy shit. 54 years ago today, the film The Concert for Bangladesh, featuring George Harrison, Bob Dylan, and Eric Clapton, premiered in New York. The feature event had been the first high-profile benefit concert in world history. Musicians raised more than $250,000 in one night for Bangladesh relief. Sales of the album and DVD continue today to benefit millions to the George Harrison Fund for UNICEF. Oh, look what you left behind, George. That's fantastic. Harrison never played by himself in front of a large audience before, but his friends' participation buttressed his enthusiasm. The video clip below was produced in 2011 to commemorate the 40th anniversary of the 1971 concert in Madison Square Garden. By 1985, revenue raised from the live album, a boxed three record set and film, which is still on sale today, reached an estimated $12 million, all donated to UNICEF's work in the once war-torn East Pakistan region. 1972. Hey, Gordon, what's up? Shrek came out on your birthday, Fisk. That's awesome.
Enormous problems in the world. How did you happen to choose this one to do something about? Because I was asked by a friend if I'd help, that's all.
There you go. A friend asked him. A friend asked him to help, and he just did it. That's fantastic. 116 years ago today, Akira Kurosawa was born in Tokyo. Director of legendary films such as Ran, Yojimbo, Ikiri, Throne of Blood, The Seven Samurai, Kajimusha. I think he was widely regarded as one of the greatest filmmakers in history. He often adapted Western tales into Japanese settings, often involving samurai. Ran is essentially Shakespeare's King Lear, and Ikiri is based on Tolstoy's novella. Interesting. Italian director Federico Fellini considered Kurosawa to be the greatest living example of all that an author of the cinema should be, while according to an assistant, Stanley Kubrick considered Kurosawa to be one of the greatest film directors. In 1999, he was named Asian of the Century in the Arts, Literature, and Culture category by Asian Week magazine and CNN, cited as one of the 5 people who contributed most to the betterment of Asia in the past 100 years. 1910. 70 years ago today, Elvis Presley's debut album was released on RCA Victor after being recorded in Nashville and New York, the first rock and roll album ever to make it to the top of the charts. The LP Elvis Presley spent 10 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Top Pop charts in 1956 and became the first million-selling rock album. Certified gold and platinum, it ranked number 56 on Rolling Stones magazine 2003 list of the 500 greatest albums of all time. With rock music still untested by the major record labels, Colonel Tom Parker, Presley's new manager, talked RCA into buying Elvis's contract from Sun Records, and the album's #1 hit, Heartbreak Hotel, along with the top 20 hit Blue Suede Shoes, proved a stunning success following several nationwide television appearances. The iconic cover design was echoed by The Clash for the front of their 1979 album, London Calling. That was 1956. Hey, Wayne Gretzky, 32 years ago today, broke hockey's greatest record, most all-time goals for a player. Widely regarded as the greatest player ever to carve ice, he overtook his role model, Gordie Howe, when he scored his 802nd career goal, on the way to scoring 894 goals in 1,487 games before retiring 5 years later. Watch that moment in 1994. Wow, 100 years of...
Scoring 802 goals is something very special and very unique. And for me to be able to be fortunate enough to pass that is even something that sometimes I sit back and kind of smile about.
On
Nice.
March 23rd, 1994, with his 802nd
Oh,
National
Chick-fil-A,
Hockey League goal,
yummo.
Wayne Gretzky surpassed his idol Gordie Howe to claim one of hockey's most coveted records, all-time NHL goals.
Got it. Nice. Cool. All right. Well, there's your good news of the day. What do y'all think about that? That's awesome. I hadn't seen that, so that's pretty cool. Let me go back up here through the chat. Gordo, what are you up to today? Gordo is having a Chick-fil-A Cobb salad with avocado dressing. They call him the greatest. Hello, Thorivar. How are you? I know he is, isn't he? I'm whipped at 30 calls today. Hello, Lady Mist. Hello, John the Beagle Dad. No, the Borg. Okay, you got to read Shatner's books. No, the Borg bring Kirk back. But that's the books are not canon, but that's how it should be. So, oh, no, thanks. That's kind of off the wall there, Daniel. Hint, hint. They were hinting heavily on Daystrom Station. They showed the Genesis device. Unless they've absolutely figured out the antimatter problem in it, I don't think that's how they're going to. The Borg regenerated Kirk's body. They stole it from Viridian 3. That book is fantastic, by the way. You should really read it. The Hockey Puck and Wayne Gretzky's wife. What about him? Well, I'm glad you're doing good, Thorvar. The hockey. Okay, I don't get it, Gordo. I'm not that into hockey. The Blues are my favorite team. Oh, did she? Yeah, it's pretty good. You're going to like it. Yep. She's not. She's asleep somewhere. No, she's out of heat, thank God. She's been a much better behaved kitty cat. So I didn't know that because it didn't look like she got hit. I just watched it. I didn't see her get hit by the puck. It went into the net. Are you sure? Are you sure that's not hearsay? Not something made up, Gordo? Because we just watched it over here on the other platforms. It must be a different game because that one showed his 802nd goal going into the net. She didn't get hit by that puck in 94. Maybe she got hit some other time. I don't know. We'll see. All right. What else are we talking about today? We've got some time. I just watched the clip. I'm telling you, Gordo, there must be another game because it didn't pop out of the net and hit her. My lion eyes are not lying. Okay. Just saying. It wasn't the 802nd goal, record-breaking goal. So that would be interesting, though, if it really was. But it's not. Anyways. That's funny, Gordo. Oh, boy. So what are y'all doing tonight? John's watching Happy Days. I've got Tunes years later. Connie and I have Tunes. We've got Darkwing Duck and New Family Guy, New American Dad. I think that's about all I'm dead tired, so that's about all we'll probably do. You'll watch it. Okay. I saw a Star Trek. Gordo says I saw a Star Trek background at the Goodwill today. It was the size of a door. Oh, cool. Yeah, they're out there. I just haven't been able to find any yet. So you found one. Awesome. Was it a ship? The ones I've seen are like transportation, like beaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? So those are pretty cool. You should have bought it. Oh, nice. They look like a maintenance tunnel from inside the ship. Sweet. Jeffrey's tube. Yeah. Cool. Cool. That would be awesome. Man, I may have to take a nap before tonight. It was cheap, but I got nowhere to put it. Oh, no worries. So what else are we talking about? Where is everybody? Did y'all disappear on me? All right. Well, while you're contemplating it, Jamie Lynn says they'll watch it. Let's do Mombie's Daily Boost. We're not done yet, but we'll just do Mombie's Daily Boost. It's Marvelous Monday, March 23rd, 2026. Planet Comic-Con is next weekend, March 27th through the 29th at the Kansas City Convention Center in beautiful Kansas City, Missouri. Go to planetcomiccon.com to purchase your passes. There is so much talent coming, including William Shatner, Elijah Wood, Sean Astin, Jason Isaacs, Tom Whelan just added at the last minute. So go to planetcomiccon.com to purchase your passes. Missouri Comic-Con is April 11th and 12th at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds in beautiful North Springfield, Missouri, where I live. Go to MissouriComicCon.com to purchase your passes. Randy Quaid, Anthony Michael Hall, Theo Rossi, Alan Tudyk. I cannot wait to meet him. This is going to be great. Tyler Laban, Vicki Lawrence, Jonathan Frakes, yay! Brent Spider, yay! Armin Shimmerman, triple yay! Felicia Day, David Festino, Kane Hodder, Dee Schneider, Steve Cardenas, Christy Carlson Romano, Ryan Colt Levy, Sarah Mindenhoff, Reagan Murdoch, Troy Baker, Blake Roman, Amir Tali, there we go. Scott Ionis, which is the voice of Scooby-Doo, Kevin Nash, Lita, Devon Dudley, Jeremy Clark, Stephen Butler. I thought I saw something about Stephen Butler. Lily Butler, Little Miss Cosplay. Again, no, I'm kidding. Lots of cosplay. So purchase your passes at MissouriComicCon.com. GalaxyCon Oklahoma City is May 22nd through the 24th. Use code GALAXY15 to get 15% off of your ticket purchase. It will be at the Oklahoma City Convention Center. Go to GalaxyCon.com to purchase your passes. We're going to try to make that one. I've never been that far into Oklahoma either, so we'll see what happens. Tremendicon is May 29th through the 31st at the Oasis Hotel and Convention Center in beautiful North Springfield, Missouri. Go to Tremendicon.com to purchase your passes. We'll be there at least one day. Hello, NYCJ. How are you? It's good to see you, my friend. Arkansas Comic-Con is September 18th through the 20th at the State House Convention Center in Little Rock, Arkansas. Go to ArkansasComicCon.com to purchase your passes. ExtremeCon is September 25th through the 27th at the St. Robert Community Center in St. Robert, Missouri. Go to ExtremeCon.com to purchase your passes when that opens. Candace Rose from She-Hulk, Halloween Ends, and Stranger Things will be your headliner. Stephanie Nadonli, who is voice talent from Dragon Ball Z, will also be there. GalaxyCon St. Louis is October 23rd through the 25th at America's Convention Center. Use code GALAXY20 to get 20% off your passes. Go to GalaxyCon.com to purchase your passes. America Center Convention Center. Ooh, that's a mouthful. Don't forget tonight, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 2 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. It is Tune Again Mondays in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio. So come join Connie Cleary and I as we're finishing up Darkwing Duck and watching the new episodes of Family Guy, American Dad, and whatever else we want to watch because it's awesome. Tomorrow night is totally brand new. I'm adding it to the schedule. Tuesday nights are now called Close Encounters of the Mombie Kind Comedy Tuesdays. So come join me beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 2 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. We're starting out with some Red Dwarf and Spaceballs. By the end, we'll be watching all of Mel Brooks movies because I am a huge Mel Brooks fan. And I might even show you, I do have HBO Max. I can show you the Mel Brooks documentary. So I haven't watched it yet. So maybe we'll watch it together. Thank you so very much for helping us with our watch hours on YouTube. We are getting there, guys. So please continue to help us. We appreciate you. We love you. You guys are fantastic. So let's keep going. It's really helping. I get most of my holiday countdown information from calendar.com. It's 13 days to Easter Sunday. It's 48 days to Mother's Day. It's 63 days to Memorial Day. It's 88 days to Juneteenth. It's 90 days to Father's Day, and it's 103 days to the 250th anniversary of the founding of America. America. Hell yes. It's 89 days to the summer solstice, and it's 183 days to the first day of fall. What the? I called. Oh boy. Here at Sci-Fi Mombie, we care. There are so many great volunteer opportunities in your area. Check your local media or your local charity chapter's website for events you can help out with. VolunteerOzarks.com is a great place to start here in the Ozarks. Here are 5 highly vetted by the Better Business Bureau and philanthropy.org organizations of charities you can help out with: redcross.org, redcrescent.org, convoyofhope.org, World Central Kitchen at wck.org, and directrelief.org. Don't forget, the Galactic Book Club is on its way. I am really trying my best to get that book read. It is just one of my things. So buy your copy today at Amazon. If you have Kindle service, you can get it for free right now. Mixed Magic by Chris Chrisman. It's actually a 3-book series, but we're starting out with Mixed Magic. So watch our social media for announcements on when we're going to be going live. And last but certainly not least, if you've got questions, concerns, topic suggestions, comments, nice comments, constructive criticism, no personal attacks. God, I'm so tired of people telling me I'm fat. Oh my God. No way. Like I didn't know that. Email me at questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. That's questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. Visit our website at sci-fi-mombie.com. Sign up for our newsletter. Send us an email. Check out everything we've been to. Like we've already had a trip to LA, and we've got conventions out the wazoo all year long. And check out the Sci-Fi Mombie security team because they're ornery. So sci-fi-mombie.com. All right, what are we talking about? Thank you, Lady Mist. I needed some roses. It was cheap, but I got nowhere to put it. Oh, you don't have a door you can put it on, Gordo? Not a closet door? That would really freak people out, wouldn't it? You know what some people are doing right now, Gordo? Have you seen those where they're like mats and it looks like a hole? And when their pets walk across it, they think they're falling. It's terrible. It's so mean, but it's funny. So there are artists that are doing chalk art where it looks like it's a hole and people walk across it, they think they're falling. It's the optical illusion stuff. Pretty funny. So interesting stuff. Oh boy. So continue to help out with the Battlestar Galactica 50th. I'm sure they're trying to put something together. But hopefully we'll see more about it as we keep going. I know they're having like an impromptu reunion. Maybe it's already happened down in Plano, Texas, with Edward James Olmos, Mary McCormick, and several others from the reboot. So there's a lot of convention stuff going on this year, especially for the Star Trek 60th. And I owe what's his face a donation to his favorite charity. Definitely apologize. I'm not worthy. Please forgive me. I've never shown you guys that, have I? You know what? JRC got away with it this weekend. He took pictures of Nana Visitor and Terry Farrell and just one other person he took a picture of. And he got away with it. Usually like the minders, the volunteers will watch people to see if they're taking pictures they shouldn't be. So, because they're trying to get all the money they can, you know, they're still working actors. So I have to find that and bring it to the show tomorrow to show you what I did. Yeah, I got caught. So maybe what I should have done is went down the second aisle and been between all the vendors and see if they could have caught me that way. Oh, well. It was a lot of fun. It's fun to get caught. It's good to be the king. Oh. All right. Anything else going on? Oh my God, my phone blew up. What the hell? Oh, shit. Okay. Don't even know who that is. Oh, Christina Applegate's health is declining worse. I feel so bad for her. Oh, Charlie Puth had a son. Cute. Well, congratulations. Him and his wife, Brooke. Oh, man. Composer behind the Flintstones and Scooby-Doo passes away at 97. Ted Nichols. Hey, I like that last name because it's mine. Ted Nichols, the composer whose music became part of generation childhood memories, died at the age of 97. The music legend is being remembered for the sound he brought to classic Hanna-Barbera cartoons. The Hollywood Reporter confirmed Nichols' passing. Dude, oh my God, he has to be like our long-lost relative. That nose. I got to show this to my dad. Huh. Fascinating. Probably a long-lost cousin. Nichols worked on beloved shows, including The Flintstones, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?, and Josie and the Pussycats. His work helped define the tone of an era, giving animated storytelling a musical identity that still resonates today. Josie and the Pussycats. I know, I loved his music too. And like I said, he might be a long-lost relative. Be interesting to find out. His daughter, Karen, wow, I'm not going to botch your last name, Karen, told The Hollywood Reporter, her married name, that he spent his final days in hospice care in Auburn, Washington, after living with Alzheimer's. Oh. Nichols played an important role in shaping some of television's most recognizable animated series. He composed the score for the final season of The Flintstones during its original primetime run, and also worked on the 1966 feature The Man Called Flintstone. His work on Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Proved especially lasting. The series debuted in 1969 and quickly became a favorite for audiences, continuing to find new fans over the years. Nichols' music helped strike the perfect balance between mystery and humor, creating a tone that became closely tied to the show's identity and charm. Nichols' compositions were known for their versatility, and emotional depth, adding texture to every scene they accompanied. As per The Hollywood Reporter, in a 2021 documentary on Hanna-Barbera music, Cade Utterback reflected on his work, saying, Ted Nichols' underscores for Scooby-Doo are what I consider to be a near-perfect set of music for a cartoon. He added, it's perfect for the show it was in. You can't tell me it doesn't help set the mood. Utterback also pointed to the flexibility in Nichols' music, noting how it gave editors room to shape each episode. He was with Hanna-Barbera from 1963 to 1972. Nichols took an increasingly important role, eventually serving as the studio's music director for much of that period. He worked alongside composer Holt Curtin and later helped shape the studio's evolving sound during a defining era for television animation. Beyond his best work, Nichols contributed to a wide range of shows, including Space Ghost, Birdman and Galaxy Trio, The Herculoids, Wacky Races, The Secret Squirrel Show, and Pebbles and Bam Bam Show. He also stepped into live action TV, The New Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, expanding his creative range beyond animation. Rest in peace, Mr. Nichols. Wow. Have you guys heard the thing about, there's a lot of stories here about American Idol, but have you guys heard the story that Kelly Clarkson's been sharing? So that first season, she was told she was going to get a car. Hold on. And she never got the car. But Jordan Sparks was kind of rubbing it in, saying, "Oh, I got my car." And she wasn't a win. Was she the winner? Yeah, she was. So hi, Tilly Willie. What you doing? She's looking around for something. So, all right. What else are we talking about? Ah, yes. The first ever American Idol, now a coach on NBC's The Voice. Yep. She gave up her talk show, and it looks like Pink might be taking over. Hi, Tilly Willie. What's up, girly friend? Yeah, the door's shut, kiddo. Yeah, that would be cool. Very dimensional. Yeah. Find all kinds of interesting stuff at Goodwill, Star Trek wise. Our buddy JRC99 US has found somebody donated their book of autographs, and Shatner's was in there, Majel Barrett. I mean, it was interesting. What are you doing, Tills? Matilda, what are you doing? Being ornery. So, yeah, you can find all kinds of, there's like a website which can look at the inventory of all the Goodwills across the country, and you can purchase a lot of stuff. Really cool. So check that out. Somebody just popped in. Hello, Christos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's amazing. I got the same combination on my luggage. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for being here on the Galactic Cafe. We do this Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. We have a great time doing it too. Tomorrow. Well, tonight we've got Tune Again. Tomorrow we've got Galactic Cafe, and then we've got the Close Encounters of the Mombie Kind Comedy Tuesday. And then more Galactic Cafe on Wednesday, and more Ted on Wednesday evening. So come join us. Of course, Battlestar Galactica is Thursday. Nothing on Friday. Connie Cleary has some fun horror movies that she shows. And then, of course, Saturday night is dedicated to Star Trek. So, we've got Planet Comic-Con next weekend. Oh, oy vey. So we'll see how well this goes. All right, guys, have a good evening. Hope to see you back. I know I won't be on TikTok, but I will be on the other platforms tonight, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. So come join us. We have a lot of fun watching animation and chatting. So, all right. Bye, everybody on TikTok. Have a good one. Talk to y'all later. For everybody else, have a great evening. Later, party people.